La clé du pirate. Ouais, non, c'est...
Il y a un gars qui avait pas le jeu, tu pouvais lui donner une clé pour qu'il
Ah
joue.
oui, ouais, ouais.
Ça,
Ouais, il y
ça
en
a
a
rien
que
à
deux.
voir.
Ah, parce que moi, j'ai tous les trucs. Il me semble.
On se laisse faire.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Il me fait un avant-match.
And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Chicago Bulls. Chicago is one of the teams right now playing very consistently. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. I like the battle of the backcourts here, Kenny. You were in plenty of these alongside Vernon Maxwell.
Those were the days. You know, we always felt we had an athletic advantage against most of the guards that we were playing against. And we also thought that it was difficult to guard us because we not only shot threes, but we went to the basket. The other thing that we thought, you know what, before I even go on, I'll let Shaq go, because Vernon Maxwell, I'll tell you what, was one tough son of a gun.
And with all the switching out, guys don't technically go head-to-head as much as they used to. Actually be a battle of who wins the mismatches.
Oh, very good point. Thank you, Shaq. The game just about ready to get underway, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Je crois que c'est ça, il y a que
Well,
deux
some
DLC.
say Jrue Holiday is the
Il y a
best
Valley
defender in the
Yeti
league
et
that no
Escape
one talks about.
from Durgate
He said,
Prison.
I don't need any
Durgate.
accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Holiday.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Michael Porter. And there's Porzingis, and it's the Cobra, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. And for Charlotte, Lowry out there with Holiday. Then there's Batum. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Here we go. Those last 6, oh, Lord. That looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Now here is Lowry. Inside. Batum trying to break loose. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Lowry.
I love it. Excellent ball movement. Kyle Lowry knowing who to give it to and when.
Porter passes to the Cobra. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now the Bulls with it. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Off with the layup. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Washington. And a wide open look for Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Deciding where to go with it here. The three from Bertans connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Porter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to the Cobra for the three. The rebound by Holiday.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Here is Porter. Outside Porter. Lots of room. That one rolling around and rims out. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now Batum. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Just 5 to shoot. Okafor trying to get open. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's the Cobra, now recovering. Left side, Porzingis throws it up high. Rebound by Holiday.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The Cobra passes to Porter. Can't hit from in close. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Here's Holiday after the Bulls pick up 2. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Hornets trail. Holiday, the pass to Lowry. Back to Holiday. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry.
Les gars, c'était le troisième propos de mec.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Porter with a block. Here's the Cobra. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
3 shots for Porzingis. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here's Holiday. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Wizards in Washington. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the Cobra. Good work defensively by Lowry. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And again, the Hornets missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Porzingis, banked in off the glass. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Bell is checked in for the Bulls. Here's the Cobra. The wide open look here for Porzingis. He can't get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Il a fait du monstre.
Porter against Batum.
Damn.
On the left block. Basket good. Holiday's got 5.
This is what you can count on with Holiday. He's active. He's consistent. He's going to give you everything he has every night.
Here's the Cobra. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. It's good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Hornets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
But he gets it back. Tries again. And Okafor with the block. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taking a look at some stats for the Cobras. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's around 31 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
First free throw is good. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. Now here is Holiday. following the miss by Porzingis. Out to Payton. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The Cobra passes to Bell. And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. And you look at the Cobra, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Payton attacking. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Payton finds Holiday. Bell with the block.
Quick off the floor, Jordan Bell saying, not right now. Sends it out of here.
Up again.
He's hot in this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Charlotte calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Doomboy is... Hornets trail by 8. So for Chicago right now, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Porzingis. Then it's the Cobra. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Okafor. Porzingis with the block. 6 to shoot. Here's McCray. He had 10 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Free throw good, Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 6. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's the Cobra. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside, Batum. Here's the pass to McCray. Lowry with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 4. Here's the break. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's McCray following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Lowry inside the line. Chicago grabs the miss. The Cobras got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shoots, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Cobras got 9.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Charlotte calls timeout. We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 1st in blocks, 3rd in rebounding, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up.
Kyle Lowry is a very tough guy for 6'1". He's a guy who loves to attack the inside, even though he's small.
Here's Porzingis. He can't get that one to fall. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. McCray kicks to Lowry. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Porter with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Porter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McCray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right side Lowry. Now, here's Bertans, guarded by Porter. Bertans' shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And with Otto Porter, the skills are always apparent with his play. And Smitty, you just like when he's playing aggressively on the floor.
Yeah, it's something that his former coach, Scott Brooks, was always trying to promote to Porter. When he becomes more than just a catch-and-shoot threat, that's when his game is at its best.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
McCray kicks to Okafor. Now the dish to Lowry. Nice D from Porter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. McCray passes to Okafor. He dishes it to Lowry. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Lowry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And if you needed a reminder as to why Lowry's an all-star, check the scoring column.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Carter in for Porter. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's the Cobra. He's got 9. It's to Porzingis. Here's the Cobra. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. With some arc, chalk up 2 there. 15 points for Kyle Lowry.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 15.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Cornett, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Okafor. Outside for Lowry. From 15 feet away, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's DiVincenzo. He had 15 points last outing. Cornett passes to DiVincenzo. Here's the Cobra. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets, trailing by 19. Down low, looking for Bertans. He gets it there. Count that bucket. Bertans got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he gets it to go. 14 points for the Cobra.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here's McRae. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hornets trail by 21. Batum scanning the floor. Shoots from 12. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. From 13, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Now, here's Lowry. He's got 17. Pass to McRae. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting 3.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the 3. Work on your game and what's best for you.
carrying a 19-point lead into the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Bajet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
I got a beautiful smile. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Davis Bertans, Lowry out there with Holiday. Then there's Okafor, and it's Batum in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Hornets trail by 20. And Holiday kicks to Bertans. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Porter passes to the Cobra. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. The pass to Batum, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago ball.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
The Bulls leading by 20. Here's the Cobra. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porzingis has got 14 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Okafor. Back to Lowry. All sorts of time. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Porter against Batum. Porter, no luck.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Charlotte ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Detroit Pistons.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Pulls up for 3, hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Here's Okafor. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
So it's the Hornets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Now, here's Batum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. They'll get another chance. Bertans finds Holiday. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the middle. And finished off by Bertans.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
They get a hand on it. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's good for 2. The Cobras got 10 points here in the second half.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Holiday dishes to Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He gets that one. Lowry's got 19 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Right side, Porter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. From a young age, Davis Bertans and his brother Dyrus had a basketball in their hands. Their parents were both gym teachers. So from the time they were rugrats, they were gym rats.
2 points.
And that one, good.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Lowry kicks to Holiday. floats one. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's 15 points for Drew Holiday. And for Davis Bertans, a pure shooting stroke born from a lifetime of repetition.
Almost led the league in three-point percentage last season. Sharp shooter is his role.
Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
So both teams. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. George Hill out there with the Cobra. Then there's Bell. And it's Harrison in at the small forward spot. And Alfred Payton with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's the Cobra. No good on the quick three.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Exum deciding where to go with it. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. Passes to Samanic. He kicks to Exum. Outside Holiday. Pass to Layman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bell's got 6 rebounds in the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. Hits it from three-point range. The Cobra's got 31.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Exum. D right on him. It's deflected, and he recovers it. He gets it in there.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they could use every one of them.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 34 points for the Cobra.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. Porter comes in for Luke Cornett. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Harrison. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for George Hill. Now, here's Exum. Holiday inside the line. And again, the Hornets missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Porter. And it's Zimonjic with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Porter. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got a piece of it. Now Exum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh! The kick out to Holiday. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Here's Leonard, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-4 run. The kick out to Porter. Porzingis against Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Myers Leonard. That's his first personal foul. At the line, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Holiday. And there's the pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Exum. And the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
That's to Porzingis. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now, here's Exum. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. That's tipped. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Porter. 23 points for Porzingis.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Leonard the pass to Holiday. Knocks it loose. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you.
One of the better defenders in the league, Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Holiday. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Drew Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on, and he comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Shooting one.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
One shot.
And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Exum with it. Passes it to Claxton. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Floyd passes to the Cobra. Out to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Exum after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Layman to the inside. Here's Claxton, buries the easy one. Claxton's got his first basket of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now, here's Doumbouya. Pass to the Cobra. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. fast break now for Charlotte. Lowry leading the charge. No problems knocking that one down.
The defense tends to play him to drive the basketball, but if he can knock down this shot, they will have to play him honestly.
Here's Floyd. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Inside, Claxton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's the Cobra while recovering. Now, Doumbouya. Here's the Cobra. Misses off the right iron. Now, here's Doumbouya. Tight defense on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Otto Porter. Mike
Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Another steal. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. Finished off the break. Porzingis has got 25 points in the game.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the shot goes in. 25 points for Kyle Lowry.
A tall guard who can see over the defense, Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
DiVincenzo passes to the Cobra. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Exum. Here's Claxton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Now here is Lowry. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Layman gets the bucket.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now here's Porzingis out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And it's the Hornets ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now the pass to Claxton. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Passes it to the Cobra. Down low. To the left side wing. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Goran, nice win tonight. What was working for you out there?
You know, we are as a team, so we play as a team. We are fighting back, and we are just solid in defense. Make some easy basket in transition, and in the end, we won that game.
Yeah, the fast break was really rolling tonight, and it got you a win. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying
C'est
thanks
ce
for
qu'il m'avait
watching.
dit,
See
c'est
you
qu'elle
later.
avec une gosse. Il savait pas si c'est toi qui l'avais fait ou si c'est... Ouais. Oh là là. Hmm.